I've got Dina Wakely's new paint lid stencil here as my inspiration. A little shimmering mist from Luminart in pink and orange. And now I'm going to soak up the excess on actually old workbook pages from my kids' school that I saved. They make great backgrounds for later. I'm going to give this a little bit of heat to dry it off just because I'm impatient and I really want to start playing some more. Quick layer of gesso. I need gesso on everything. Now I'm going to be dropping some poker chips, and I was thinking too hard about where to put them, so I'm randomly dropping them, except this one keeps landing on top of others, so I moved it around. Still don't know if that's exactly where I want them, but you know what, I'm just going to make a decision and go. So now I'm just using some gel medium to keep them in place. I'm in a hurry, I'm feeling kind of impatient, so I'm not going to let them dry. So while I'm putting some gesso on top, they're going to squish around a little bit, but doesn't bother me. Next, I've got a word stencil that I made using my silhouette. I'm feeling in that free, playful mood and didn't really get it straight, so I'll straighten it out with the big graphite pencil. These are the silks from Luminart, and I haven't used them a whole lot. Got them recently, so I really had to stir them up this time. They have a really nice shimmer to them that I wish could show on the camera a little bit more, but I just don't know how to get that to show up. Next, it's some acrylic paints using that very fancy tool, my finger, to color the poker chips. They were still looking too plain, so some very precise circles cut to put on top. I am going to use some gel medium to put those down also. Not doing it super carefully, just to hold them in place, and the excess paint that's on my finger ends up on them, and I kind of like it, so glad I didn't wash my hands. Still don't like the way that word is. I wanted to pop out more, so I used some colored pencil on it, only that didn't really work, didn't really show up. The graphite turned out was darker than I thought, so I'll come back to those. Now it's just a quick little rubber stamp, because the poker chips still didn't look like they had enough to me, so I just want to put another layer on them. Now I'm going to try some pit pens on the word play, and there's just so much graphite there, there's nothing I can do. So now I'm just using a Q-tip and water to try and clean off some of that graphite. I'd really like more color to show there, but I don't think it's going to happen with the graphite. This is using trims that were plain and I spray inked them some time ago, and I just keep a stash of them. And they worked here for me because I needed more on the poker chips.